one more turn. Episode 911, Foolish Pride.
Weren't you the one who pushed Carson to stop making those?
For one thing, those were recordings he was making.
And for another thing?
Those were captain's logs. These are admiral's logs.
That's not really any different, Bella. It's also really out of character for you.
Nobody asked you. Are you ready, Mother?
To Hudson's point,
No, Caleb.
there's no need to bring man-child into this, or his humor about such things. As I was saying, to Hudson's point, how is this any different than what Riley did with you?
Those were podcasts. These are logs.
That's one way of putting them.
Never mind that, Hudson.
That didn't sound like disagreement.
We shouldn't be hearing any sounds from you right now.
The impatience of youth.
I can't believe you convinced me to let him be involved in this.
This he has a name, you know.
Yeah, Pops' cousin.
That's not clever.
That's not anything.
At this rate, there isn't going to be anything for me to promote on my new podcast.
Shouldn't you focus on promoting your podcast before you use it to promote something else?
Didn't Bella just tell you something about no sounds?
She did, but do you not remember? Did you get your memory tested at the same place, Gary?
It's weird you've gone into business with Reese on it, Uncle Garrison.
We both have experience in politics. And in the media.
You have media experience? Daddy told me about you having been the editor of your school newspaper, but that doesn't count.
So your father is daddy again, is he? I think he'd like to hear that. From you.
If Gary's daddy, then doesn't that make Evelyn mommy to you, Bella?
My father...
You can tend to your relationship with him later, Belle. Let's get this started already.
So I've convinced you?
You haven't convinced me not to. Except, perhaps, letting Garrison promote it in any way.
I can damn well choose to promote this whether I get your approval or not.
And I could damn well denounce your promotion of this whether you approve or not.
Are you going to go to war with me over this?
This sounds an awful lot like what I used to overhear you saying playing that turn-based strategy computer game of yours.
I don't know whether to be more impressed that you remember overhearing that or that you refer to all parts of that game correctly.
You want something to go to war over? I'll tell you something to go to war over.
Isn't that an insensitive thing for a paramedic to say?
Has anyone not yet told you that you're an ass?
Not to its face. In some time, anyway.
It's the last time when you were still dating him for... well, the last time?
Probably.
Holy Zamboni Inferno, Batman.
He's gone batshit crazy, all right.
Shakespeare has a lot of explaining to do. You have a lot of explaining to do.
Why are you turning on me? I'm just as in the dark about this as you are.
Looks like your husband has taken notes from his in-laws on how to communicate with...
You're not seriously going to finish that sentence, are you, old man?
If you want the privilege of living to be an old man yourself, I suggest you shove it.
I may not agree with much of anything Garrison has ever said or done,
Is that really necessary?
but you had better start listening to your elders like you were just told, or else.
Or else what? What, you're going to start acting with him like you did around Gary?
Bae.
No, Bella. I'm going to say what I should have said long ago when we were together, and what I think Carson would say if he were here right now. Your uncle, and worse yet, your mother, do not get to dictate to me, you, or anyone else for that matter, how to communicate with other people.
It was you that was trying to tell me what not to say, you hypocrite.
I shouldn't have to tell you how to communicate with other people, you imbecile.
You're ruining my birthday party!
Max's personal line, this is Max, creating or modifying an arrangement.
The hell kind of way to answer the phone is that?
Just trying something different. Nora didn't think much of it either.
What has Carson told you about his, announcement today?
How did Avery put it? That's one hell of a way to enter parenthood.
Avery? Oh, of course Avery would know about this. Wait, Parenthood?
I should expect so. It's her choice, ultimately.
Carson and I adopted Miles on our own. That's nothing to do with her.
Miles? You already picked out a name for them?
I wasn't serious about calling him Furball.
You can't tell how hairy they're gonna be before they're born. I know. I tried.
You know, you tried... What? Okay, let me clarify. I'm calling about Carson taking responsibility for the Doe contract, not our adopting a kitten.
You're adopting a pet too? That's a different way to have twins, I suppose. Don't tell Nora I said that.
Miles has siblings, but we don't know where or how many, and we only adopted him.
Maybe Carson is as lousy a peacekeeper as he is a peacemaker now.
One More Turn. Written and created by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Edited by Dark Cloud. Directed and produced by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Characters in order of appearance. Hudson, voiced by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Bella, voiced by Annalie Cardamandua Barney. Evelyn, voiced by Hannah Codex. Garrison, voiced by Steve Warning You 2 Warner. Man, voiced by Canis Albinus. Max, voiced by Dark Cloud. Sounds courtesy of freesound.org. Music by Kevin MacLeod. Voiceover by Sedgwick. Visit the One More Turn website at onemoreturn.net. Copyright Civilized Communication at civcom.net. On the next episode of One More Turn.
The likes of me? You're starting to sound like Hudson now.
That's a low blow, even from the likes of you.
Seriously? Calling me out for being insulting while being insulting yourself? Okay, leave it to the likes of you to find more ways to alienate in life.
Enough!